Crap, was this thing on mute the whole time? Well, let's hope not. If it was, hi everybody! Did you enjoy watching all that? Yeehaw, skill up, Mysticality level 3. Grab Susie's rifle. Is that the only gun in there? The outhouse is the only thing still standing. Allows you to collect skins from beasts after combat. But it's weaker than my saber. Dagnabbit. Here's your gun. Found my rifle yet, stranger? Yep, here she is. Your eyes well up with tears as you hand her the rifle, and she roughly scrubs her sleeve across her face before any of them spill over. Thanks, stranger. Didn't catch your name. I'm Marion. Thanks, Marion. Can't rightly say what this means to me. She looks at the rifle for a moment, then looks back at you. She sighs. Now that's enough wallowing in misery. Time for me to hit the road. If you want me to tag along when you head west, just say the word. Sounds good, Susie. Wait. You've been poked by so many cacti that your body has built up an extra set of skin capillaries just to deal with the constant tiny puncture wounds. Well then. Well, that's the thing. Up until this point, you've been automatically spending your experience points. I'm happy to keep doing it, and I promise to give you a nice, well-rounded experience. Shall I keep it up, or would you prefer to decide where your XP gets spent? Yeah, keep it on automatically. Alrighty then, let's go. You consult the southeast map that Holster gave you. It only lists two things: the town of Dirtwater and the Manifest Destiny Railroad Company westernmost camp. I'd like to check up on some of the ranches in these parts, see how bad the cow attacks are getting. Alright, do you know some? Not in great detail, but I know roughly where a few are, or at least were. Guess we'll have to see. There's one not far from here. Am I forgetting anything? Send him a bartender about renting a room in Dirtwater. Sounds like a good idea. Here we go again. This is a spittoon, which is sort of a brass bucket that people spit into instead of spitting on the floor. I guess not all spit. Because not spitting at all is not an option in this society, I guess. I say this despite knowing that you're pretty intimately familiar with spittoons already, sicko. Look, the Jewel Saloon is pretty nice as saloons go. Actually, actual glass in the window is more than two kinds of drinks, a poker room instead of a cockfight pit, but this spittoon is still a spittoon. The rancid tobacco spit inside isn't fancy rancid tobacco spit. Inspect it! Here we go again. Alright, fine. You're now hunkered down next to a brass filth bucket, which has probably never been cleaned or emptied because you're near the desert and the ambient humidity around here is pretty low. Low enough that the spit evaporates nearly as quickly as it accumulates. So that's good, right? No, that's bad, because it's only the water part of the spit that evaporates. This brass bucket is half full of the rest of the spit, toxins and filth that don't evaporate. Several years' worth, distilled and concentrated until it's the consistency of molasses. People aren't allowed to flick cigarette butts into the spittoon anymore because they bounce out. Search it. You're about to put your hand into the bucket of something the color and viscosity of maple syrup, except instead of maple, it's flavored with the inside of the mouths of people who chewed cigars instead of smoking them and never brushed their teeth. Yeah. Glorp. It feels like you're putting your hand into a bucket of lukewarm tapioca pudding. Except instead of tapioca, it's basically poison. It smells like someone ran over a skunk, waited a week, then set it on fire. It feels like your hand is dissolving. Keep searching! You found something. You found a tacky, filth-covered porcelain cow figurine. A useless, disgusting thing that will make a great heirloom for your children, assuming you're still able to have any, and you hate them. Don't judge me. The old man stares off into the distance, listening to the piano. The piano player is not very good at his job. See bartender for darts. These guys are having a spirited discussion about guns and which of theirs is nicer. Followed by hundreds of weird rules in tiny print. A flush beats a Tennessee straight. A 10 cancels out 4 tens of diamonds. Any player holding 4 sixes must discard 24 cards. Deuces are wild unless accompanied by 2 one-armed jacks. Fours are wild unless accompanied by a deuce. A reverse Montana straight beats a Canadian flush. Yeah, okay, I'm guessing these are not real rules. I don't know how to play poker. These guys must have fallen asleep during a brawl. Well, howdy there. Always nice to see a new face in town. Welcome to the Jewel Saloon. Ah, thanks, I'm Marion. Glad to know you, Marion. Folks around here just call me Lord. What can I do for you? I saw a sign out front advertising a room. That's right, finest room in the house. Plenty of room for your partner, too. You interested? How much does it cost? Well, that's where you're in luck. The previous tenant was a banker fella, and he paid a full month in advance right before getting himself killed by bandits. You seem like a decent sort, so the room is yours if you want it. Wow. Fan-dabby-dozy. Who's the old man by the piano? Oh, that's old Asbury. Tragic fellow he is. He was a writer and a poet, came out to the west to sell his stories, but nobody were buying them. Too weird, his story. Fantastically. Fantastically. Too bad, I love that stuff. Don't matter much now, anyhow. He had to get normal work to make ends meet. Did passing well as a prospect until one day he'd lost his mind in a mine. I'm sorry, he what now? You know what I mean. He saw something that made him stop telling his weird tales, made him stop talking near completely, come to that. He just stands there by the piano nowadays. Seems to calm him down, and as long as he don't make trouble, I don't mind him too much. Feel sorry for him, to be honest. Poor fella. You help with anything? Well, if you're handy with mechanical type stuff, there's something wrong with our player piano there. I thought it sounded a little off. Yeah, it's not supposed to sound like that. I'll see what I can do. Thanks, I poked around in there myself, but I lost the key. This is taking on a strange turn. Oh, sorry, just looking around. So you're the nosy type, huh? I prefer adventuresome. As it happens, there's something you can do for me. I'm out of salt pepper and need someone to go pick some up. Saltpeter? Isn't that used for gunpowder? And other things. Look, who's the chef around here? Okay, where can I find it? Your best bet's a military camp, because it's used to make gunpowder. Shut up. There's one. The nearest one is Fort Cowards. They keep it in little green jars. Okay, I'll be right back. I can't see. Color. How do I know what... No, I don't want to hit the cowbell. You can't make me hit the cowbell. Insult yourself. You call yourself a pony chasing floor flushing jerk. Should probably not do that anymore. water's for horses only. Hello there, welcome to Dirt Water something or other. Here, have this. Lord knows I can't use it. This is a cookbook. A cookbook! Specializing in bean recipes. Use to discover a new map location if you can find a high enough vantage point. Want to look at more than one thing through them? Too bad. Tooth powder? This is a less convenient precursor to toothpaste for use with less convenient precursors to toothbrushes. This is a can of stubby sausages made mostly of blood, and a syrup that is also made mostly of blood. These crackers are made with highly caffeinated cola instead of water. They sound revolting. I'm afraid to sell other stuff. But I do want this. Gives you Butterbean, a spell that reduces an opponent's muscle, mystic, and mass. Let's see. There's a chapter about making a human-sized automaton, bean golem. Oh, well, that's generating health sounds good, but so does a bean golem. Which one do I want? Moving the mouse around, and when I open my eyes, whichever one is closer is the one I'll pick. You master the art of microscopic bean conjuration and fill your bloodstream with respiratory proteins. Unfortunately, you get so distracted by your newfound vigor that you misplace the book. Aww. No flowers. It's one of those newfangled telegraph machines. Hi, I'm Marion Maynard. Any mail for me? Nope. Darn. Well, I can send a postcard. Alrighty, let's have it. You write a quick note to Rufus letting him know what you've been up to and that you're okay. That'll be, oh, it is one of my prepaid ones. That'll be 0 meat then. Thanks. Vacant lot. Clerk clears his throat. What? Howdy, are you the sheriff here? No, we don't currently have a sheriff. Any help until you find a new sheriff? Sure, if you're any good with a gun, there's always someone in need of some justice. Wanted posters are back there. Cells are over yonder. wanted poster. No, wait, you misread it. It's a wasted poster. Wasted, the Stripy Hat Gang for grand theft painting and tasteless hat vandalism. Last seen in the vicinity of Cavern Canyon. Not just now. House in the Desert Gang. Wanted for mortgage non-payment, squatting, and general public nuisance. Also for murdering 2 collection agents. Last seen at a house in the desert. Those don't seem to be cells. The empty cell is all ghostly. Man, a lot of lots available. You saw the sign, there's nothing past here. Well, let's go do what Susie wanted us to do. You hear a groaning noise short distance and investigate. A cowpoke is sitting against a rock with his leg bent in a way that seems incorrect. What happened? Dang, horse threw a rod and I fell off. I think I busted one of my dancing arms. You help the guy back onto your horse and give him a lift back to town. Thank you kindly, stranger. I'd say I owe you one, but it seems doubtful we'll ever meet again. Let's try that again. A skeleton approaches you in that dreary, stop-motion-y way that skeletons do. Judging by its head, it appears to be the skeleton of a bean slinger. You remember the classic saying, old bean slingers die like normal people, but sometimes they keep walking around and casting spells at you afterward. Nice shot. Nice. Didn't I get some pants? Oh, I'm already wearing them. This one I got 3 things. What was the other one? A skeleton bone. You don't have a bone to pick, but you do have a bone. Another ranch burned down by friggin' cows. Damn, that sneezed me something fierce. Guess we should check for survivors. a weird cow-shaped stain on the wall. Sugar guns? I don't know, no safe cracking. Length of rope, handful of nails, ranch dressing. Between the smoke and the noise, you're guessing the contents of this outhouse are more dangerous than the average outhouse contents. Well, let's do it. Piece of cake. By the soft light of the fading embers, you see a glint of light from below. You hold your nose with one hand as you fish out the prize with the other. You got a toilet pistol. Sue's caused another notch in the stock of her rifle. Cow hate flashes in her eyes. Her resolve intensifies. Susie has become stronger. Way to go. This pistol is pretty comprehensively toileted up. I'm sorry. This flower is smoking. Ow, 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 ow. You got an item smoking that word. Looks like Jethro's bones were dug up by some varmint or another. Charred locket. Jethro Stearns, devoted father, died 1895. Gwendolyn Stearns, devoted mother, died 1895. Mary Stearns died February 18th, 1894. Don't I have lockpicking abilities? The toy box contains a single object, a creepy burnt porcelain doll. It's the work of a moment to fix the doll's voice box. You pull the string, the doll's eyes move back into its head and its mouth begins to move. Hi, I'm Grace. What's your name? I'm Marion. Hi, Marion. You're nice. Do you want to play with me? Yes, let's play. Hooray, Mary used to play with me, but we didn't get to finish our tea party before she went away. Will you help me finish it? Surely. Hooray, the game is almost over. Mary did such a good job. Go downstairs and get my cup. Do you know the secret word to make the mean cow let you into his secret room? I do not. What is it? Peanut butter. You shudder as you realize that talking dolls haven't been invented yet. Mary Stearns' diary, eh? This is the diary of Mary Stearns. The A and diary are crossed out in an A. This is the dairy of Mary Stearns. The AI and dairy are crossed out and IA are written above them. The diary starts out as typical kid stuff. You flip ahead until you notice the writing getting shakier. Found a doll under a cactus out back, and she told me her name was Grace. Mama and Papa don't believe me that she talks. They say I got a big imagination. Grace says the cows are gonna get us, but Papa says we'll be okay because this weren't never a cow ranch. Grace says he's wrong, but Papa won't believe me. Grace says she can keep the cows away, but I have to play tea party with her. I don't like this kind of tea party, but Mama says it's important. But Grace says it's important to get the cows away. Mama was sad that she couldn't find Ife. Papa says she's been gone so long and they put a cross up, but Mama won't let him because she thinks she'll come back. Papa says she's only 11. How far could she have gone? Mama started crying again. I don't want to play tea party no more, but Grace says I has to. Papa was out for 2 days looking for Joey, but of course he didn't find him. Mama cries so often. I tried to tell him and Ife are helping the cows, keep cows away, but she don't understand. I told Grace I'm not playing tea party again, but she says I gotta, and if I don't, the cows will eat all 3 of us. She says either I get Mama and Papa how to play, or else I gotta play by myself. Oh, what have I agreed to? Well then, I'm gonna call this a video. I am the Blues 32. This is west of Loathing. TTFN. Ta-ta for now.